I don't even know what to do anymore. I'm just in complete despair, and I want to just end it all and not live anymore. And
That's great. Hey, can you play Kalendra's Legacy? In the wee hours by Iron Butterfly. This is no place to be getting all sentimental or mental in any way. So this is the ritual. Get back inside the manor and leave Julie's body by the secret door. Oh, well, looks like another short mission then. Hang on. Oh yeah, wait. I don't have... Wait. I have to go this way, do I? That's the case. Hey, yo.
Brother, hast thou heard of the intruder earlier?
Nay, I've been on street patrol. 'Twas truly an intruder in the chapel?
Aye, at least 'tis the rumor. Brother Archibald did say that someone claimed to have spied the interloper, and many objects of value hath been taken.
By the builder, how did this happen?
I know not, although the basement entrance is a possibility. Brother Nathaniel hath since returned, and will no doubt conduct a full inquiry in the morning. He hath ordered all reports be delivered to him by 8 bells upon the morrow.
Why doth Nathaniel not begin the inquiry right away?
He was much fatigued, having been out on business for much of the night. I presume he desireth all facts before reporting the matter to Brother Thaddeus.
Aye, 'tis wise. Thaddeus hath been ill of late. Well, I must be off to bed myself. Builder be with thee, brother.
Once again, I'm on break-in twice. And I carried the body because there may have been a torch dude person up in here. So, okay, before I do anything, gonna put the body in here. Gonna go around this way, which is, like, actually not a good idea at all because it's extremely long. Actually, no, I can't.
What was that?
Unless...
Okay, calm down.
Unless I can go through the window again, but I'm not sure about that. Yeah, probably not. Never mind, I was thinking completely wrong then. I thought I could go around and cycle back to the apartments and... Was wondering why the heck I did go this way last time, but... Dude, really? Alright.
Hast someone come?
Excellent guard. He cannot see. He needs his specs, such as i7 8700 and Radeon Ryzen 3-4. New graphics card to make up for the failure of Vega. Alright. Put the body in the basement. The proper basement. The secret door, not the basement at all. Whatever. Do I still have the manor key? Can I get in the manor nevertheless? No, of course not. Never mind being friendly. Okay, now you may think I'm rushing straight to putting this thing in the manor. This thing. There I go. Calling a thing a person. Calling an object and calling a person a procedural routine. Do you treat women's like procedural routines? Well, good, because... whatever your answer is, I'm sure it's good. It's a very good attitude to have in life. Whatever your answer is, I'm sure it's good. Some cases, maybe that is a good routine to have in life. But don't you worry. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. What? Garrett, can you not handle going up a simple elevator? Whatever, I'll take that. Because I'm a man. And mans take horrible pain just so they can go grrr. Because, masculinity, it's not very good, is it? I mean, it doesn't have a very good reputation, does it? What? By the oh, okay, I did it correctly. Right, you've got quite a list of components needed to perform the ritual, as I was interrupted with my awkward speech by this non-awkward speech. Gather them all for keystones, which are probably talismans of some sort. They are marked with symbols for life, death, spirit, and flesh. 3 kinds of paper from the Quill, a bookstore in Farpoint Alley. Fiber hemp, fire oak, and dragon snap waterweed. Finally, the missing page from the Book of Shadows must be found. It contains the phrase which must be written on the 3 papers. Kill no one. Once you found everything, and take Julia's body down, but assist in performing the ritual. So, yeah, I can't even go down there. Oh, yeah, freaking great. Okay, Garrett can do it. Garrett arrived last night and agreed to look for the details of a ritual, and he came through. He found a book in, of all places, the Hammerite Library, which he describes how to raise a loved one from the dead. It requires the presence of the deceased's true love, so I have accepted her love for Robert and am now beginning preparations in the secret room my great-grandfather built in the caverns below the manor. Forfeiting what is left of my own life is of no consequence when compared to restoring Julia to life and giving her the chance at happiness which my blinding hatred denied her. I pray to the Builder that this works. Yeah. Well, I'll just be taking your gold then. I guess I did take your gold already. Fine. Well, now we get to the fun side quest part. Fortunately, she's not solid. She's incorporeal. I don't see why there would be any gold, like, anywhere here, or really anything new at all, but, well, one has to be sure, doesn't one? It could have magicked its way up in here. I don't know. A bathroom. A most agreeable room in a house in certain situations and instances. I'm sure I'll even turn on some lights so power can be wasted, but no, I must turn them off. Oh, well, there's the mana key. So I guess there's that. This. Hey, guess what? A ghost has not written anything extra in his journal. Disgusting. Right, so that's that. And yes, as I was saying, yes, do the fun stuff. Alright. Y'all ready to do some fun stuff? What's the first? Okay, got the keystone. So I guess I should probably... Now...
Who's making that noise?
Did you notice anything?
The,
Oh, you get no medals for false alarms.
I think there was a book or a text.
Why don't you make this easy on both of us?
Hey, guess what? The streets are trafficked like Los Angeles again. Oh yeah, and that's another reason I didn't get a car in Victoria, because rush hour actually exists, unlike Nanaimo, where it doesn't really. Ever. Oh, hilarious, I know. But soft. Well, I think there was a text in a previous mission that mentioned 1 or 2 of the keystones, and people are complaining that they can't remember it because it was in a previous mission. I know where they all are, or at least I remember kind of where to start. I know where 2 of them are.
I hate creepy noises. What that was?
Yeah, I remember where 2 of them are.
Be one of them grubbers again.
Yeah, what? Where are the other 2? Anyways, I don't know. But for some reason, I don't seem to have had a problem finding all of them, even though I didn't remember the text, I think. And one of them is not that one that I sold back to those hapless adventurers. Oh, you can go in here. Interesting. But you can't get back out again. That doesn't count. That's not a life-death keystone. That's a Drimian keystone that was reused. Sigh. Is this or is this not new? This is not new, right? Yeah, this is not new at all. Everyone say it with me now. Despicable. Why am I... Is this just a good body dump or something? Because why... Well, I guess they left already. What a shame. Maybe over
Rats
it.
need a bit of meat now and then.
Bit of meat now and then. Oh, that elastic architecture, or elastitecture, if you like. Hey, you. Guess where you're going? That's right. Into the kitchen sink. Another fun thing that can be done. Fun that can be done. Is to, smash right through the back of a Toyota bullfighter. You know, a Toyota bullfighter. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
All right.
Just like that. Just like that. And then just kind of go through the front without breaking anything, because it's a dream and it's surreal. Anyways, here's some fun.
Who's there? Get him. Stop right there. Drop your weapons, Taffer.
Let's put this Taffer away.
Yeah. Also... Oh.
Closing in, Taffer.
You know what? I straight up forgot to do this great big enormous thing in a previous mission, I think, for some reason. Anyway, that was Joe Black, and now she dead or something. She's not as good as me. Yeah, I think this portion was open the last time I was in town here. I straight up forgot to go in. And probably people were yelling at me. But since these are all recorded in advance, it's just too bad. Well, that's some seriously disappointing stuff. What? Oh no! Hey guys, this is Seeking Counsel with Shadows again. Don't nobody say nothing. That gate is open. Oh boy. Right! Right! Well, that would explain...
Can't believe how bad Wayside's got. Guy tried to rob me, broad daylight, just the other day.
Why'd you be going down to Wayside anyway? Nothing there but whores and moneymongers.
Hey, my sister lives down that way.
Bet I know which sort she is.
Anyways, yes, that would explain the colossal amount of missing loot that probably happened. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Maybe I'll put this in order and bump everything over. Oh boy, that's... Then again, maybe not. You know, no matter which way I do it, it's gonna be trouble. Well, whatever. I can handle some people going blah blah blah, as certain people go blah blah blah, no matter what. Hey, whatever. It's a music store where people always want a guitar and never learn. I don't know. Notes! Prices! Amazing. So yes. Book. A book of music, or just a random book with nothing in it. Flute or piccolo? How to choose? Well, flute, obviously, because piccolo is like a piccolo, and nobody wants that. Music and the arts? Yeah, well, I'm sure there's incredible amounts of loot or something. I don't know. Extremely exciting stuff, no doubt. Just play two different musics at once and get that icon, because sometimes it goes green again temporarily, but I just give it the stink eye, and it goes back to yellow right quick. Yes. So, I guess this then is kind of a bonus area, because you don't even have to go into it, not even for loot or nothing. Oh. I don't understand why the uncouth heathens in this part of town don't appreciate my music. When I could afford to keep the shop in Aldale, I had nobility who would frequent the place and ask to hear my works, and even got a few commission jobs. But then that talentless hack Colbane moved in down the street and siphoned off all my patrons and many of my paying customers. I still fail to understand what anyone sees in him or his music. I still fail to understood, thank you. At any rate, Dayport just isn't the bustling art hub that Aldale is, but at least I sell enough books and instruments to keep meat on the table. I just wish someone here would hear my compositions and commission something grand. I had the notion of recording one of my better piano pieces the other night on a Victrola blank and leaving it playing in the store. Perhaps I'll get lucky and some noble with good taste in music will hear it and decide to commission a work from me. If nothing else, it drowns out that Mikhail fellow who frequently comes in to play the baritone lute but never seems interested in buying it. I do love this office, where I'm able to lose myself in the music and the composition after hours. The lighting is excellent, which is required for putting notes on the page. If only the store weren't so dim. I stumble into things all the time, it's so dark in there. Perhaps I should add some more lights in the store as well. Yeah, well, that's the music store. I guess. Not even any secrets here because I got them all. Oh well, that's the music store, and now for not going into this store, which is the Quill, which we'll be going into shortly in an alternate dimension. But there's the Mechanist Research Center, can't get in there either, and there is no bum there, and there's a cart here for inexplicable reasons. Don't you worry about it. Yeah, it's kind of weird. We can get in there and in here. Oh, all right there, buddy. But you can't get in the mech place or the Quill place, which has some decent reasons to it, I suppose, but, well, whatever. Ingram & Sons, Dayport Warehouse, Dry Goods, Produce, Textiles, and Dead Bodies. I don't know why I said that. It's completely untrue, clearly. There's a nightlight, so where's the switch? Uh-oh. That ain't good, is it? You better walk somewhere else. Oh, little nightlight. Oh, little nightlight. Oh, little DJ Lethal. That was a reference to what? I don't really even remember. Oh yeah, see, this place is odd because
there now.
you basically just got this light switch here, and when you turn it off,
Having too much fun here.
when you turn it off, or no, not when you turn it off, nothing happens, but when you go over here, this dude walks out from there, which isn't even a real door, but he comes through it anyway.
That's the last time I jumped for rats.
I guess it's supposed to be like a scare, sorta, and he just kind of stands there. I don't know. It's cute, I suppose. Yeah. The business is going pretty well lately, and so is my side business. Who knew that there was such a market for stolen artwork? Hey guys, there's a sound. Let me just fix that for you. Bloody heater. Stolen artwork, yes. I pay the Capitains a pittance to bring the art in, store it in my freezer, and go through Ramsey and his network to sell it to the highest bidder. And with certain of the nobles in Dayport and Aldale having quite a taste for art, and contraband art in particular, we've had no problems moving most of the items. I'm making more on this racket than the actual warehouse. Things have slowed down a bit with the art racket, but Oliver said there's a big shipment coming in next week on the semaphore, including some actual jars from Carath Din and a few really nice statues. It should be a solid haul. Maybe I'll take some time off with the money. Anitra has been nagging me to take her south to the ocean to get away from all the snow, so it should be the right time come February. Curse my luck! Danny got surprised by some dock worker when he was moving the goods off the ship, and he panicked and killed the guy. To make it worse, he threw the body in a crate and brought it back here to the warehouse with the goods. I told him he was a knucklehead and to make sure it didn't happen again. Then I threw the body in the freezer for now, until I can figure out what to do. I spoke to one of the friends next door about taking care of my problem, and they were happy to return the favor I'm doing them by letting them store some mechanical parts for free in my warehouse until they have enough room. I knew that would pay off. I had to give them the freezer key so they could take care of removing the body during the wee hours tonight. We like that phrase, don't we? But they said they would return it tomorrow during normal business hours. They also wanted to store some artifact of theirs in the freezer for a while, since they would be in there anyway, so I obliged. I'm just glad to be rid of this problem while keeping Danny out of trouble with the watch. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Well, I suppose that's all that can be done around... Yeah, not a real door. Around here, right now. Except... yeah. Except! There's Joe Bates up there. Just a-walking. Fantastic. And now, back to the ritual. And there's... she's around. And you might think, what the heck is her problem, right? That's what you might think. She's an ape-beast walking without the stamps all over town. She's got half of it, right? And she goes all the way over town. Nobody cares. And I've actually followed her, and she just goes on this whopping great route and sometimes stares at walls. And it really seems like she should be an Easter egg or something, but... what the hell? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What do you mean, fight me, you wait, they do care about her? That didn't happen before. That didn't happen before. I swear that didn't. They just let her be when I was playing last. So I guess they're supposed to kill her. Fantastic.
Come on up, then.
Okay, friggin' bizarre. Well, whatever. Those guys can have some fun. I'm gonna have some fun sitting over here in the corner. I gotta get home to dinner. Wait, I'm starving. So anyways, that poor girl exists. But I still can't get into the store. What the heck am I gonna do? Tell you what I'm gonna do. Go to the most awesomest place you've ever seen. But first, let's look this dude in the face. Sort of. There's his face. Could also maybe go in here. Alas, not still. However, the poor dear. Yes, because I've eaten some yogurt and it does that to my throat. I've forgotten. The poor dear came from here, so. She was probably some sort of mechanist creation gone awry. Oh, those mechanists. Always eating their rye bread. Too much gluten. Because it's bad now. And I don't just mean if you're intolerant. I mean it's bad, bad, bad for everyone. History be damned. It's horrible stuff. I've got the feeling that guy's gonna come down here. But I guess I'm dead wrong. Here's one of these days my talk is gonna cease to be cute and become a legend. The same stuff happens, so they really want you to see this really strange kind of half-hearted attempt at a jump scare. I don't know, it's odd. Anything new in here? Yeah. Well, there's only the last 2 entries, but other than that, well, that's fun. Wait a minute. Anybody here have the key to... No, the mechanists have the key. Don't I? Which leaves me with some form of choice. And you know what? I think I'm gonna go to the mechanist first. Because, you know, one has to save the best for last. What is the best? Well... we're gonna see that last. What? What? You. That guy also didn't do that last. What is going on here? That guy didn't care. He was just like, her burder, 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 burder. Actually, maybe I'll go in here for now. People were complaining about this window too, but I think you just go like this, and there you go. I guess if you don't have new mantle on, but. I mean, come on, it's like super easy. You just go like this, or go like this, or, well, you guys saw it work, yeah. Okay, for some reason, okay, I guess you have to be near the middle or something and hold mantle for a while. Anyways, I don't know, just fiddle it around. It'll do a thing for you, I'm sure. Yeah. I guess there's a few things one could complain about in this campaign, but overall I really like it, you know. And some people didn't find this. I guess it was sheer luck that I myself did find it. Nice high-res texture with some Phillips head screws. Haha, the joke's on them. Phillips doesn't exist in this universe. The Gochingian Stone Part 4. Flemmer Gochingian gets the best of Garant. Garant. I'm not a parent. Get it? Because I'm not a parent, nor am I a parent. Because it's not apparent where I am, because I'm in shadows. Anyways, that's fire oak paper, in case somebody was looking for that. It's on top of the shelf there. This week's shipment has been delayed. Luckily, sales have also been slow of late, so my inventory is quite adequate. Luckily, sales have been slow. More than the books, though. I worry about my paper inventory holding out. I may have to put it under lock and key, as I think some of it has been getting up and walking out of here lately. My copy of Lillian's Dragons arrived today. I'll have to read it at least once before I consider selling it. I was surprised that Lord Bafford asked about it last week. I can't imagine selling it to someone like that who merely collects books but doesn't read them. While they say his personal library is impressive, we all know it's just for show. Yeah. Okay, there's the fiber hemp paper. Paper.
Don't!
Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just a well-placed crate or something might make this a bit easier. I think it's that you have to be centered or something, because it... Oh no, I don't know. It's weird, because sometimes... Anyway. And this is Lillian's Dragons. Don't know if that's a reference or a real-life book or what, but... Oh well. And yeah, this guy exists. He exists to scare unwary thieves, and scare the unwary thieves he does.
Did that shadow move?
Uh-oh. Hey, yeah, that... It's... kind of
What was that noise?
unfortunate
Can't hear it anymore.
thing.
Probably nothing.
But clever. And no flash bombs are in my possession, sadly.
I see.
Weird. He probably turns or something. Anyways, I've got the small bronze key.
What's that? Who goes?
But... I'm pretty sure...
Come out here, I dare you!
Hey,
Nothing to be seen now.
there. However, there should be another... Wait, there's only three... There's only 3 papers. I thought there were 4. Never mind then. Okay. Oh yeah. This is the Song of Flames. Again, it looks kind of like a real logo or something. But alright, there's the 3 papers. Now let's use them to light my cigarette. Now if I were somebody, I would put something up on the rafters. But I always say that. I should stop saying that. At some point. It's really not a pleasant thing to hear whatsoever. But, I'll look at the secrets later. Right, okay, so, yeah, as I said, Mechanist place. Yeah, you don't care about that now, do you? Now, how much you get up there, you may wonder. Well, actually, you have to be up here, so what was I even freaking thinking? Yeah. Go on this ledge that old Jill Bates. Because that's hilarious. It sounds like Bill Gates, and so it was used in some really old internet joke that was really frickin' funny. I'm pretty sure. Oh, back when Bill Gates was in any way relevant. Ugh. Now, I know I could get in this window, but... Oh. The thing is, you can't open it while you're here, so actually I should just go over here and problem frickin' solved, right? But, you know, I wanted to jump over there, because... Oh... I do want to jump over there. Gosh darn on a stick, man. Gosh darn on a stick. Incredible. But it's inordinately difficult. Look at that. Some things in this campaign, I swear, they're just like oddly odd. Come on, mate. If I can find... And then you gotta... Wait, how the hell did I do this the first time? Like I... Oh. Okay. Fine, I don't know. It's just weirdly tricky. It's weirdly tricky. So my trickiness is weird. Yes, it is, sir. Vilnius Key. Miss Vilnia H-O-A-R-E. It's a respectable name indeed. Friend Cavador, I understand thine instructions and will execute them in the wee hour... tomorrow morning. Until then, his freezer key hath been secured in my office. I understand thou gavest him already that accursed stone, the singing one, and may I say good riddance, filthy pagan rot. I will leave the donation in thy laboratory, and will likely be tardy unto vespers due to my nocturnal errand and needing additional sleep. Tardy unto vespers. For Karas and the Builder! FenPhoenix. A most amusing conversation didst I have with Mr. Ingram, owner of the warehouse to our west, this evening. He hath already been providing us with storage space at no cost for our surplus mechanical equipment, so I was obliged to listen to his plea. It seems one of his dock workers took someone's life, accidentally, of course, and secured the body in the warehouse freezer. He asked me if we could eliminate his problem. Naturally, I was interested. Human body parts are difficult to obtain through normal channels, and here was an entire body being laid on my doorstep. 'Twill be a boon to my research, to be sure. In return, I asked him to store one of our oldest yet most useless artifacts to free up room in our own storage area. 'Tis some old keystone, likely a pagan abomination with an odd symbol on it. I'm glad to be rid of it because the accursed noise it emits day and night. I nearly clawed my ears off every time I needed to go into the storage area and retrieve something in its vicinity. Hey, might I add that it's really not that bad at all. Come on. So yeah, I could go out the windows again if I was interested in, like, encountering her face directly with no cause for any sort of relief whatsoever. But I'm not. This place, might I also add, is nice and futuristic and calming with those bluish turquoisey lights over there. It's cool. Looks like a submarine. It's got this stand low before the builder stuff. It's not stand high before the builder stuff. It's just regular metal, but I had to call it some sort of trade name, didn't I? I mean, come on now. We have our pride. We have our NIH syndrome, and you can look that up, because I'm not going to tell you what it stands for, because I'm such a jerk. Also, that's that looks like a dark mod logo in an alternate universe. It's really cool, though, because it's high res, and this happens in Thief, by the way, just so you know. Yeah, I guess there's nothing here then. Hey, dig it in. Yep. But anyway, yeah, it's a nice little place. It's kind of a little bit different. I love that, yeah, that bluish light. I love when guards hug the wall like, I'm definitely going this way, getting out of the way of all thieves. Getting out of the way of all thieves. Yeah. It's just a door. I guess the places are meant to look bigger than they are. Or something. So, where's this laboratory with a key or what have you? Also, I love this. That is some beautifully bound books. I tell you, these mechanics, great. They're great for America. Managing the library in our new recruitment center is an honored role and one worthy of my vast experience. I am troubled, however, by friend Cavador's insistence that I not remove any of the heretical books left behind by the Miller fellow who we had to remove for his twisted and blasphemous beliefs. I have sent a correspondence to Father Karras, asking for permission to burn Miller's magic books, despite Cavador's opposition. Surely Karras does not believe this rubbish has any place in his scripture or in our library? That reminds me, I ain't gone to that Hammer Library place again. Well, you know, I heard that there's supposed to be a clue that I guess I didn't find here, so I'm keen to find it, but I think it's maybe not here or something. I don't know. Hey, you. That is some great frickin' music. It just really goes well with the calming lighting up in this place.
But be fortified with the builder's knowledge, and let then the higher things be wrought. Just a
Well, you know, hammers are still useful, even in these modern times. Don't just say don't forge them. Come on. I know you didn't say that. You said forge thee not, but let's not be a stupid, picky jerk here. So, maybe the said clue is in this library. I don't really remember. Do I look like I want to alt-tab out and go to a forum? Come on, mate. Oh. Anyways, whatever. New day, new sermon, reinterpreting the Builder's scriptures by friend Karras. A new day, a new sermon, reinterpreting the scriptures by friend Karras, and I am friendly indeed. That's how I laugh. Are you going to cruelly mock me for laughing so? For if so, then I am going to kill you dead in the street like some pagan scum. You won't enjoy thy life so much then, will you? You won't have one to enjoy, because you'll be dead. And at that, friends, we are adjourned. Have a good day, sir. So there is supposed to be a book here in the library. Ridiculous. I scanned that shelf like a mother. Scan that shelf like a mother. Mother's eyes never lies. They scan and they scan until they can't scan no more. And then they figure out how to stuff vegetables into their children's mouths when they won't accept them themselves, which is all the time. Because Captain Crunch has taken over our minds. Captain Crunch. Unless, of course, there's another... This is the episode I repeat myself. Unless, of course, there's another library, but I kind of doubt that. It's a recruiting manual. This is a recruiting room. If you don't get recruited, you get beated in... Yeah, I don't know. It's a recruiting office. Rather small. Rather like some sort of torturous room. Or not at all. All about Karas, the creation of a new order. A guide for visitors and initiates. No? So it's Vilnia's other office then. Who does she think she is, having two off-eye? Our recruiting efforts are being repaid with fresh blood in the ranks. Surely Karas will be pleased with our progress here in Dayport, not to mention the strides in research friend Cavador doth make regularly. Our office becometh the shining star in Karas's crown by the Builder. Friend Cavador hath asked me to execute a night mission. How exciting! I must move stealthily next door to our friends at the warehouse, take a body from their freezer, and place it in friend Cavador's laboratory without being seen. I know better than to ask Cavador about the ethics involved, although I must wonder what Karas would say about such experimentation on humans. Nevertheless, 'tis only a cadaver, and likely some poor worthless soul at that, one less of them on the streets. Besides, in exchange, Ingram hath agreed to take that infernal singing stone off our hands. Good riddance. So there ought to be some form of, I don't know, switch 'em up Dan somewhere. Huh? This reminds me of the torture controller room from Cell 6. Yeah, I call the mission by its actual name instead of saying Torture Supreme or something. Aren't you pray out of my... Right, and there's the freezer key. And that's a dress. Robe. Right, so... Yeah, I love these... Now that looks rather biological. Probably supposed to be. It's some sort of metaphor. There's gears in everyone's stomach. And that's a metaphor. Yeah, this place is rather large-ish as places go. So, yeah, just an observation. Not the most astounding thing ever spoken, but, you know, it's an observation, ain't it? Well, look at all of that. You have to be read to. This entire frickin' book, with all pages that are that long, you have to be like, and did Karas say that thou shalt be bored because it's a test of thy faith, and blah, 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 blah. And the recruits are like, damn, this place is the best, Joe. The hell? Oh, right. And that's outside. Because they suffer the bums to be outside their stiggities, alright? Cool. And this is this. Except it's not. These doors don't open. It's just a light switch, because it's like, whoa. Oh, it's so funny. It just kills me. So I got my wish. Oh, man. Whatever. Okay, seriously. Who would ever find... Friggin' Gorick. Oh. Who would ever find this supposed book that I'm looking for that I'm not going to tell you what it's supposed to be about? Like... Look it, man. I just looked all over the... That's ridiculous. It's not here. I mean, there's this stuff on the table, but that's not what I was looking for either. Is it this? Oh, it's this. Fine. Whoa. Yeah, 502. Animating the golem. Mold your clay figure on a stone table under the light of the full harvest moon. It's a bit low res. Once molding of the clay is complete, mix the reagents in a heated vessel, taking care not to stir too vigorously. Inscribe with a Y your magic phrase. Need to find a phrase upon a scrap of parchment and place it on the tongue of the creature. Finally, add the gilded lark's tongue to the mixture. Wait for foaming to subside, and then pour into the golem's mouth. Lark's tongues, where to find them these days? Cool pick. Yeah, I didn't find this when I played, but since I'd missed that diary before and I'd gone back and read it, it was kind of fresh in my memory. to try to find the thing in the mouth of the creature all the time, so... So I did. Oh, 'cause spoiler, that's what happens. I guess I shouldn't have said that, but, well, I suppose we all can sort of guess that by now. Okay, so that's the Mechanist place. And now... Well, I guess I'll end things off with a bang, shall I? Yeah, because this wagon has got moved. That bummer's like, move the wagon. But I'm not gonna go inside. I'm gonna stand out here instead. The fire. I think me grandpappy told me you shouldn't light a fire inside if there's not a place for it. And it's not paying any rent, so I can't get fire out. It's not allowed in my building. Etc. Okay, so I guess what? Upstairs is nothing. But downstairs is this wall. Now I guess I can see how people might not find this, but like I just kind of ran under stairs because I always do, and then I didn't even see this, so I just went like, bleh, and I was like, what? But yeah, it's a keeper wall. I guess I got lucky a few times. This
Keepers.
Oh, this place has an amazing atmosphere. I'll have these keeper abandoned places just right there. Yeah. Hopefully there's no hidden books around here. There could be, but... No. Oh yes, there are secrets. Terrible, or maybe not, but nevertheless. Oh, I love this too short door. It's just so creepy. Like, what could that have led to? And it's got that basement music too with the, okay, what am I, oh yeah, I'm not gonna go there. First I'm gonna get the stuff. Okay. So it's a keyhole and you hit this button. There's a key. So that door opens. And then you run where the keeper ran. There's a new statue. And then you hit it. And I reckon my voice like this is rather attractively gravelly. There's this here with the life keystone. Also, I forgot to get the singing keystone. Never you mind. Let's just pretend I did and carry on as if nothing happened. This, no, probably not really a door, though. Oh, and that, and she turned to face the door. Anyways, I don't know. It took me a while to figure that out, but now that I know, it's rather anticlimactic, but that's alright. God, this place is amazing. Oh, love this, love this, love this. And now we're out here. And this place is even more the same creepy, because it's like, it's some old cemetery. Which at first I thought these people had just been here forever, and I'm like, why has this cemetery been abandoned? Why does nobody notice this? But yeah, there's the captain of the guard, old Halsting Dingdingworth, and then there's that other guy, the inventor, and they're eating food. What's going on? Not the most creepy of statements to say, but hey, whatever. Oh yeah, that's where the, that other stone I was thinking of was. But then where's the other stone? I need 4 of them, right? I've got what? Have I got 1 now, or I've only got 1? I guess I've only got the 1. I know where the other one is, though. It's in the warehouse place. Unfortunately, we can't drink a rat potion and go in these holes. Oh, is the other stone right here, then? Oh. Well, that doesn't explain that, though. There's still another one left. Frickin' whatever. Death Keystone. Awesome. Well, let's just get out of here. I'm sure these guys are tragic, but, well. Oh, man. There it is. Animus corpori vita mors est. I've read the script, so I know that it's that. Okay, there's the phrase. Well, I suppose that's the bang that I'm gonna end with. These poor sods. If I had holy water, I could holy water them. End statement. Anyway,